on the river again. This is the way to go. Oh, wait. Well, right there. Just saw another advertisement for shuttles for trail days. I'm not sure if I'm going. That's 3 days. I could be hiking and getting in front of the bubble while they're partying and sleeping it off. Shelter. I think it's called Daly's Cap or Daly's Gap Shelter. Doesn't appear anybody's there now. I'm not going to stop in for a visit. I'm just going to keep on going. This dreary kind of day. That's your view. Eerie looking mall. Foggy out. I'm not sure what the weather's supposed to be like. I thought for sure there was a way to check on my Garmin Mini InReach thing, but without having internet out here, I can't Google that. I looked. I thought I saw a weather link, I guess, on it, but I don't see anything that says weather currently. Kind of hard to check the weather when you have no service. Isn't that cool? That'd be a good spot to take a break. Get some granola in me. Oh, the old wind is kicking up. This could get nasty later. So I've been getting the update on the weather. I finally saw a southbounder with a Garmin Mini like me, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw where there was a weather thing on it, and I can't find it. So he kind of told me. But he was talking about thunderstorms, chance of tornadoes, all that stuff, yada, 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 coming later. But he thinks it's further north. But as well as my Tyvek footprint worked on top of my tent last night, it's not big enough to cover the whole tent. So I'm going to see if maybe I can get someone local to donate a piece of Tyvek to my wife, and she can put some grommets in it, maybe a couple tabs up at the top. And on good days, it would act as a nice entry into my tent, because I could have, slide it over so it's flush on the back side, and on the side I'm entering, I'd have, a foot or so of nice clean space to work with. And on rainy days, I'll throw it up on top, because it worked pretty good. So might as well, let's keep the rain and moisture outside of my tent. So, not a whole lot going on today. Seeing people both north and south. Just chatted with two ladies. They sound like they were from Australia. And they point back, oh, it's all nice and flat back there. And I point back and I said, it's all rocky there. And they're like, thanks. But I think that might have been their car at the parking lot, because it's rocky here now again. So I'm not sure how far I'm going today. It's going to be my typical day. I'm just going to keep going until I feel the need to stop. A little bit of a view. What we're lacking today. I did have another deer on trail. I thought it was a backpacker because it was kind of sideways. I saw the butt end of it, and I watched the tail go through the woods. So a little after 1, probably about 1:30 now. I'm just gonna enjoy the nice temperature weather currently. Funny, I kept debating whether to like get off at one of these side roads and call that other hostel up behind Walmart in Beersburg and say, hey, you got something for tonight? Not knowing the exact severity of the weather, but I'm gonna let the trail talk to me. And if it's meant to be, something will happen. If not, I'm gonna ride the storm out. So we'll see. Nice. Oh, the camera doesn't do this justice. That's a long vertical climb. And I'm supposed to be close to the top. But it ain't getting any easier. My buddy, Papa Smurf from Maine, he's hurting unit. He's way back there. He's trying to make it to the top to the shelter. He's just gonna stay. But I'm gonna judge it based on the weather when I get there. If I get there. Nice little rock slide to get down and across. The end of a rainy day. 5:30. Just past the shelter. Got some water, just in case. I'm not sure I'm gonna make my 20-mile mark, which is actually the road, and then past that some camping areas, but I didn't want to stay at shelter. I think everybody's gonna hunker down at the shelter, so I don't want nothing to do with that. Take my chances solo. Doing it right so far, so. Why be at where bears like to shop? It is 6:30, and this is not a sight I would normally like to see at the end of the day. Because there is no place to camp here. And according to my app, it's 1.1 miles to a campsite. So, that will put me at a 20-miler today. Later in the day than I wanted, but I got a late start anyhow, so probably about the same time parameters. So there you go, some beautiful meadows. Maybe they'll invite me over. Some chili. Alright, the other side, more views. Cows. Fields. Where's my tenting spot? I guess I'll go this way. I came from way up there on the other side of that meadow, out of the woods over there, coming down this way. We got clouds left to be, clouds to the right. Here I am, stuck in the meadow with you. There's a couple of spots back there in the woods I thought about and passed them by. You know? Then, you know, you start to wonder. You losing your marbles out here? You gotta keep going this way. I don't see any woods here. A little patch of woods down there, but I know it's under a mile to the campsite, but I'm chasing clouds now. Or they're chasing me, and I'm not as fast. I think the cows are utterly amused. See what I did there? Cows, utterly. Yep, I'll be here for 5 more months, people. You're welcome. Out of the woods, the street's over there. I'm assuming I have to cross the street somewhere. And I'm assuming the campground's gonna be somewhere over there. Can't be much further. Campsite's not too far ahead. I see some trail magic. Hopefully there's something good in there. We'll see. Nope. Well, I mean, it's good. It's water. Maybe I have a water. Still uphill. Gotta be getting close to it. At least it looks like the weather that way is a lot nicer than the weather that way. And I'm not sure which direction it's going. Looks like it might want to encircle me, so I need to keep on keeping on. Be my longest day ever, because it's gonna be, shoot, looks like after 7 before I set up. I am not cooking tonight. Just got in the woods. Gotta get my tent up. That freaking cloud is coming, and it is angry. I have no time to be choosy now. There's a freaking couple of dead men too. Right here looks safest. Just made it in my tent by the skin of my teeth. Mother Nature. It's about to come down. So I'm gonna say goodnight and hopefully I survive. So everything seems to be getting wet, so I put everything back inside my bag. I don't want to get wet. And I'm just going to eat my Gorp, drink my Powerade. I'm feeling gibbets of water coming in, so I'm not taking out my sleeping stuff. I don't care if I get wet. I'll put my rain jacket on, but I'm not getting my sleeping bag or anything like that wet. I will make do. Embrace the suck moment, people, right here. Hopefully this blows by and dries out. I don't have a radar, so I have no idea.